Hi guys, this is BRaditech. Now this is the Google Nexus 7 review that I said I was going to do, so here it is. So this is it. It's a 7-inch tablet. It runs Android 4.1 Jelly Bean. It came in the box with ice cream sandwich, but it gave me the automatic decision at the start to upgrade to Jelly Bean, which I did. So I can hold it in one hand like that. It's very thin. If I go and get my phone, it's even thinner than my phone. Now my phone is quite thick, it's a Galaxy Mini, but it is considerably thinner, or just as thin. Now I've owned an iPad, no not an iPod, an iPod before this, and I prefer this a lot more. I've had this for a few weeks now, and it is definitely a big winner. My stepbrother has an iPad too, and I still prefer this. So on the back has the Nexus sign, and down here is that's Asus. It's got a nice beastie speaker down here, which I'll show you in a bit. A 3.5mm jack for your audio, mini USB for charging and data transfer. Around here it has 4 little holes which are for docking. You have your lock button there and your volume control. So I'm going to go and unlock it. So this is my screen at the moment, and you can move this around. Now you can either go straight to Google or down to the lock screen. I'm going to demonstrate just the home screen and the menu, and then I'll go on to Google. So I'm going to unlock to the home screen. Now you can have widgets, which I've got here, and the first thing is you can resize them. So if I hold it down, now you can delete it by just literally chucking it away. So I'll demonstrate that. So I'll get this, chuck it, and it's gone. I'll just get it back. Now as you can see, it's smaller than before, but the good thing is you can resize it like this, so you don't have a locked size of the widgets. Also, if you move widgets around, instead of having to move all of them around, you can actually move it around. It will move the other widgets around for you, so that is also good. Folders like this. So all you have to do, I'll just get some apps off my home screen. So I'll just get Facebook, just put it there, even though I've already got it, and I'll just get another one, put it on top of it, and it suddenly becomes a folder. So that is a good feature, and then if you click on it, you can name it like that. So I'll just chuck that away. So we've got the bottom bar down here. Now I can move these icons around like so, or put them in folders, except for the middle one. I can't move that around. If you want to be able to move that one around, then you're going to have to get one of those launchers such as Go Launcher or Nova. Now it's already come with a folder with all the apps in. I've added Reader and Drivers, I downloaded those, but it's got Currents, which is your news for Google. You've got Maps, you've got Gmail, you've got YouTube Talk, all that kind of stuff, even Google Earth. So that is it. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 five home screens you can have by default. If you download Nova Launcher, then you can have as many as you like, and it's got more of a boxy thing, so it actually turns around like a box. So now I've shown you that, let's look at the home screen. So just like Apple was originally, you got your standard swipe like that. So this is basically what Apple has, only not a home screen, application or menu or something like that. Yes, this is what Apple has, and it's pretty not as good as all your home screen stuff. So all your applications are found here, and your widgets are stored in the same menu, but you can always revert from widgets and apps like that. And to bring it onto the desktop, as I showed you a minute ago, just hold it and bring it down. So now, how do we close applications once we've minimized them? Well, let's go and try that out. I'm going to go on to Temple Run. And to minimize it, we click the home button there, the middle one. That brings us to the home screen. Now it's still running in the background, so let's create that one, which means applications, and here it is. So let's just swipe that away, such as that, and the same for that one. You can do it either side. So that is how we exit out of applications. This just goes back, but if I go to temporary again, you'd think the back one would exit it fully, but it's still running, so you still have to do manage applications. So now I'm going to show you a bit of that Google side. So I'm going to lock it, bring it up to Google. Now this is our main Google home screen. I haven't got many cards on here. That isn't my work. I don't know why it's telling me that. Right, okay, let's get rid of that now. So cards will appear here over time, telling you stuff like what's the weather, etc. So you can type in here to search stuff on Google, but I'm going to show you what is really cool. It's like Siri, but not as personal. It's web-based, and you can't really ask it personal questions like what your name is and everything. So let's ask it a question. What's the time?
The time is 11:20 p.m.
What's the date?
It is Sunday, August 26th, 2012.
Let's try. What's the weather like?
It's 13 degrees and clear in Martark.
Sometimes it does do a bit of a funny accent. What's the weather like in London in 3 days' time? Oh, didn't get that. What's the weather like in London?
It's 16 degrees and clear in London.
What's the weather like in 2 days' time? Okay. What's the weather like tomorrow?
The forecast for Martark tomorrow is 21 degrees with rain.
What movies was Tom Cruise in? What movies was Tom Cruise in?
Tom Cruise movies include Mission Impossible, Ghost, Protocol, Rock of Ages and others.
Who is the President of the USA?
The President of United States of America is Barack Obama.
So as you can see, it's quite cool, and it kind of answered most of my questions. So the voice detection is very accurate. Sometimes it goes off track. So I'm going to exit out of that. Now you don't have to go from the lock screen. You can just go from here and go on to the home screen, app screen. I mean, and there should be a Google app. Yeah, blue one right there. Let me show you that. There we go. So I've showed you basic application closing, application opening. Now the browser. Now this is a full Chrome browser. So at the start there will be new tab, etc. Now you might want to know where has the in private browsing gone from IE and stuff like that. We'll click on this button here and go new whatever in incognito tab, so private tab basically, so it doesn't record your history. Then new tab, and you can just go away. So eBay. Now unfortunately Flash is not enabled in 4.1 or over, so I can't get Flash on here. If I show you that in the Play Store, so this is the Play Store, and let's just search for Flash, Adobe Flash Player. Now as you can see, it says your device isn't compatible with this version. So I can't get Flash, but they're replacing it with HTML5 anyway, so it's not too bad for the time being, as long as you can stand not using Flash. So the Play Store, everything you really want: apps, movies, books, games. If I go to apps, You get your top pay, top free, all the kind of stuff you expect from Android, and then you can go on to categories. So if I want shopping, so these are all the top shopping paid apps and all the top shopping free apps. You have books. Now I've downloaded this one book, which is Treasure Island, and that was free, so I thought why not. And it's quite a good reading actually. It might be quite a bit blurry from the camera, because it's not really the best camera, but it's really good to read. You can turn down the brightness, and yeah, it's really just like an Amazon Kindle or something. So now we go on to movies. It comes with Transformers Dark of the Moon. The only thing I was disappointed about is I got to have Transformers Dark of the Moon for free, completely free, have it always. But all the other movies, such as if I go on to this one, it says rent. Now they're charging £3.50 to rent it, and as soon as you watch it, you've only got 24 hours left until it goes. Now £3.50 or £4.49 for HD is really expensive just for a one-day rental, or it does go on for 30 days until you watch it. So I was hoping they'd increase it by allowing you to buy it fully. But anyway, I'll show you the screen quality. Now it doesn't come on the tablet storage.
It's just a rabbit foot that's like.
Let me just come on a second. It doesn't come on the tablet storage, so when you get a Nexus, it will be streaming from the cloud, so you can download it. But I'll just show you the quality at the moment. So it's a lot more HD than it is on here. As you can see, it's actually 1080p. It's a bit blurry from what you're seeing, as the camera isn't best. So go out of that. Now somewhere, yeah. So it's given me the option here to download it. So overall, this tablet is really good. I've moved all the widgets around a bit. You've got your music player. Let's start playing something. So all your music player. Now I haven't got any art for these, so it will appear just like that, but once you've got the art, it will appear decent. I'll show you this notification bar. So from the top, drag the bar down, and you've got all your notifications. Now you can lock the screen from turning, or keep it on, and then this little button here will take you to the settings. So you've got Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, data usage, and you've got NFC, which is near field communication. Now I'm not going to demonstrate that in this review, because I've already done a review for that. If you just check out a video in the hardware series, and it's called Google Nexus 7 NFC in brackets near field communication. So you can do aeroplane mode, sound, display, storage, battery, all your kind of stuff you would find in settings. Now a cool thing that you might not know is if you go to About Tablet, and then it says the Android version. Now if you tap the Android version 3 times, it gives you this jelly bean. Click it, and kind of forgotten what to do next, and it brings you up this screen. You can just chuck these jelly beans away. It's not really the most useful, but it is kind of cool that they've included that. So that's really like a hidden Easter egg that they've put in there. You've got Bluetooth, you've got GPS, etc. So yeah, that is the Nexus 7. It's not really the best of reviews I said. They're probably better out there, but it does give you a feel for what the Nexus 7 is like. Thank you very much, BioTech.